Don't you know I'm pumped up my kicks, so night city, though. You know I'm at back, baby. She don't got no customer, though. In the love of clubbing, baby. That's just how it goes, though. I don't need a sofa. Somebody I used to know. Video game half mask. She just want the black flag. I just gotta sweat her. That just be the weather. Skinny lover, baby. She a blondie. That's just new slang for them tightrope mommies. Yeah, that's right. Don't mess it up. That's the move, girl. Don't mess it up. That's my groove, girl. The less I know, the better. Baby girl, I rip high. When I start sleeping on the floor, when I get hot. 10,000 opioids. 10,000 in a row. What, baby, what you want? Money and the chemicals, electric love.
Howdy, how you guys doing? It's Willy P, Willy P 417. Twitch 1 Willy P 417. Thank you guys for coming and watching another Willy P Reacts. This one is called Meet the Neo-Nazi Targeting Kids Online, Teaching Them to Hate and to Prepare to Kill. That's nuts. So I wanted to watch it. The video's by Channel 5. If you guys would go throw them a like, a follow, a subscribe, go comment and watch their video. But besides that, let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right. Hold up here, guys. Dang it. All right, yeah. Boom.
It's one of those stories that was jaw-dropping even for me when I stumbled across it. And as I heard from the group of parents who joined us, most families have no idea that children are being targeted by adults who want to make them hate.
It's like a different type of predator.
For most parents, it's a hate that seems worlds away.
Oh my God, bro. You are a Jewish science experiment, bro.
But this hate is targeting your children.
Look at this Aryan Chad. Gonna hunt you down.
Targeting them.
Yeah, boy! Yeah! Let's go!
Inside their own bedrooms.
These young man! White towel!
The man behind the videos, you have a problem with Jews in general, though.
Yes, I do.
Is John Menadio, the same neo-Nazi we had confronted outside City Hall.
Hitler was right!
His group, the Goyim Defense League, created scenes like this on the streets of Nashville in the summer of 2024.
Yeah. Oh,
Even assaulting a young Jewish man in the dark of night.
All I know is
What the fuck? That's nuts work. That's nuts work, guys.
yes, it was inside school.
When a school shooting at Nashville's Antioch High School earlier this year left one student dead, another injured, the 17-year-old shooter left behind a manifesto that indicated he had been influenced at least partly by Menadio's hateful propaganda.
So what I do is I'm an entertainer, pro-white entertainer. I hate non-whites, okay?
Live streaming from his own racist website after being
Holy shit.
repeatedly banned from mainstream platforms, the Springfield, Missouri man makes money
Oh no. And he's close to where I live. Well, there you go. Jeez, okay.
from other white supremacists who pay to cheer him on.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I promise. There's not people really around here that have hate in their heart like that. Like, it's not really as bad as like one dude can't account for everybody. That's the same thing for a lot of things that I look at. They're like one person or a couple of people can't count for everybody. Like, that's just the real truth.
I'm too old to be honest, but I'm warning women like you to stay away from these filthy.
Bro, what?
As he goes into roulette-style video chat rooms
How old are you?
I'm 12, about to be 13.
where he often encounters children.
How are you?
So, yeah, how are you?
Good, man. How old are you?
10.
Awesome, man. Do you like
No?
Good job. Yeah, white power. This.
Whoa. Literally, I'm mind blown, bro.
We asked a group
What?
of parents to watch some of the clips with us to help us process what we were seeing.
Yeah! Go get yourself right! Yeah!
Now, Menadio's theatrics, including use of filters to change his appearance, have made him a celebrity among some kids, while others
You be proud to be white and we're gonna bury you.
stop just to take in his shocking displays of cruelty.
Well, listen, I was planning on shooting up like a black skull.
Here, these young girls try to talk him out of the mass murder of innocent black children, while these young boys can barely contain their amusement over his overt racism.
More of this.
First reaction?
So sad.
That's sickening.
Yeah, it's sickening. But like, I can't believe that guy's
Crazy is the first thought. Like, wild. Like,
whole thing is.
and then he's like, he's figured out a way to infiltrate it by using Omegle, because kids get on Omegle. Well, and they really shouldn't be on Omegle because the stuff that happens on there is terrible. Like literally, dudes just jerking girls doing stuff and just all sorts of terrible stuff. But besides that, I mean, I get the chat roulette style, kind of content or whatever. But I mean, literally, they're hitting him like he's going right to the kids by using Omegle and being able to imagine how many people he can talk to in one night.
Engaging with kids like that, that's just so pathetic.
Hey, whoa. I thought there's in your house.
Then there are the guns.
Is it real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see something?
No, I can't, but it's real.
Oh,
I'm gonna go kill for Charlie Kirk.
And when he picks up that AR and he's putting it in the sky, again, there's another kind of
excitement, enthusiasm of, oh my gosh, I'm proud.
What I hear you saying is the gun is used as the hook to sell the hate.
Absolutely.
Is your dad in your life?
Here, Menadio tries to befriend a
Not, I don't. There, that's not true though. I don't think that by the gun is not what by him spreading the hate is what's causing what
12-year-old girl whose dad had died.
it's not just because of the guns. Don't try and make this a gun thing because of one racist guy. Come
That's
on,
also so
man.
predatory
Yes.
to ask, where's your dad? Like he's looking for the vulnerable kids. They're going to be looking for the strong male influence. And here he comes in with his big, strong gun.
Absolutely.
And telling
Bro, they are not trying to turn this into a gun issue. Jesus Christ. Oh.
her dating advice and all of that. Like, that's just
Like instant to
sick.
grooming, right? Like he found his way in, and
We need more kids like you on this website because we gotta be pushing this white power. Okay.
And once he's made the connection, the neo-Nazi tries to get the white kids to come to his web.
Yeah, but and that's the thing about it is because he's thought smart about it and going in this route because then he doesn't have to infiltrate through any other means because they come to him. They literally pop into his chat. They literally carry on through his chat. It's not like, I mean, not that they carry on, but it all correlates back to him.
Sites and become followers.
Read that for me. The headline.
Every single aspect of the video is Jewish.
I have one of those flyers on my desk at work. When they, going to Defense League, were in town last summer, they were distributing those pamphlets. That's what they're throwing on people's yards in the Jewish parts of town.
all of those are Jewish?
Yeah.
Fox is Jewish?
Yes.
Comcast?
Yes.
Oh my God.
How does it feel to see kids embracing his lies?
No, it's terrible because the guns, the racism, all those things are just props. So that once he gets them in, it's like, all right, now let's get to the good stuff, hating the Jews.
Look at me, boy. Listen, I got something for you, little Holocaust survivor. Come survive this.
And when Menadio encounters children who are not white,
Here's what it's gonna come down to, okay? In all honesty, okay? You people are a bioweapon, okay?
the Goyim Defense League leader can be unbelievably cruel.
And you look like an ugly
Mocking a biracial teen,
Oh, but you look like your partner. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Man, that sucks, bro.
calling him a Jewish science experiment. Eventually using a monkey doll
Oh my God.
to act out the murder of a black baby. For Mary
What the fuck? That is crazy. That is fucking buck wild.
Abul Fazli, it was just too much to take.
Sorry.
It's evil.
You think about those that are being spewed hate on a platform like this, and even the biracial child was not willing to accept a part of him because he's like, I have this person in front of me that's telling me it's wrong. I have to believe it's
And he
wrong.
calls him sir.
I know, that's what I thought. Yeah, he said
He internalized that like that.
Like, it just
Like
makes you,
that.
he didn't even
He was
flinch.
so vulnerable. He was so vulnerable because it was somewhere else in him. It was somewhere else around him. And that man just dug that hole deeper and filled it with his hate.
For this group of parents, it was a troubling reminder of the Antioch High School shooter who had somehow come to hate his own skin.
That kid was taught to hate himself and to hate others and kill them.
Is it fair to call this child abuse?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now listen, you guys gotta start playing with guns, okay? Joysticks. Joysticks are for
Adding to the horror, Menadio encourages the kids to get guns and prepare themselves to become killers.
Now that part is fucked up.
All right, so you know what that
But
means?
like I said, you can't blame the actions of one fucking neo-Nazi fucking real far, guy to fucking on everybody,
Hell yeah.
It's time to strap up and get ready for a complete race war. So here's what's coming, guys. Race war. White power, lead, okay? White power, lock and load, okay? You need to be at the shooting range. Get ready to kill.
For Sarah Shoup Newman, it brought back memories of the deadly day at Nashville's Covenant School when a shooter roamed the halls of her child's school.
It's just utter depravity. I think about the evil that walked through the halls those days, and you can't comprehend it. You can't try to figure out why, and he's breeding it.
And that guy who went and did that shooting was, because
Lock and load on the toad. There you go.
And Menadio cheered on this teen, pretending he was shooting black people. Then the neo-Nazi mocked the tears of a grieving black parent.
A mother crying because their child has been taken. That's a pain that man will never understand.
Amber Posey lost her own daughter, Ashanti, 5 years ago to gun violence.
Hearing him attempt and mimic or mock crying set me back to April the 9th of 2020 when I let out my own screams with my child. When I had to tell her friends, her AAU coach, her siblings, her.
And I think that's kind of the whole reason why he's doing it. He's doing it for shock value. I mean, honestly, by them giving him this, or by them producing this video, it kind of makes it seem like It's almost like they set him up, like, because now this guy could take this content and he can use it as a part of his content to be funny.
Call her
And
grandmother her
it's,
great
and it's not funny. I mean, it's not to, hate is bad, dude.
grandfather and say that their grandchild had been
Love
murdered,
and
the first
peace
murdered victim in our family.
Is what's
And you
needed.
make a mockery of that for clickbait? That's not okay. That's not okay.
I can't escape the financial factor. I can't.
And the people were giving it when like the worst parts
yes,
came
that's
up.
why he
This is
does
the
it.
thing.
It's so clear to me.
Bam, go feed it.
But while you guys are there at this interview, your kid's at home on a fucking computer watching or playing on Omegle. So like there's two sides to that. They act like it's just this guy's fault, but it's not just his fault, because also, why the fuck are your kids on this site in general? Not only because of stuff like this, but also because of the mature nature of some of the stuff that gets shown on here. Like, I think it's wild that, and then that's another way too that like people are breeding like pedophilia and other shit like that, is because they're using sites like this to be able to essentially get into the ears and the head of whichever teen answers or whoever talks to them,
Right? Stop giving him money. Feed him bullets.
In these videos, these people see a man willing to take advantage of innocent young children for the payouts from his sick followers who thrive on that hate.
I'm all for free speech.
That's not speech.
not
This
speech.
is a
Those
crime.
are
This is
threats.
exploitation of
Those are
minors.
actual threats.
Yes.
Let's go kill him, bro. Let's go kill him.
Hunting season. Woo! All right, brother, you're getting it. How old are you?
It's just wild.
John Benadio
It's
responded to my
He never stopped. He just like kept going the whole video.
questions in a chat on X, insisting that he is not the problem. He said no one under the age of 18 is supposed to be on these video chat apps saying,
Boom. 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 There we go. Let's go back here and don't say and don't take me being like this because as wrong, because I don't agree with what he's spewing or saying, but that is a good point.
questions in a chat
And why are those kids on it at all?
All right, brother, you're getting it. How old are you?
John Benadio responded to my questions in a chat on X, insisting that he is not the problem. He said no one under the age of 18 is supposed to be on these video chat apps saying, and
He's a little bit of a problem because you are spewing it to the kids. So instead of clicking skip and going to an adult person to try and talk about stuff like that, instead he's openly going for the kids. So, I mean, that is another jacked up part, but
these are his words, you should blame their parents. Obviously, that's no excuse for his own conduct. He also said he offers a disclaimer on his podcast that he does this, quote, for entertainment purposes only, and that
so he knows that it's going to get your goad. He knows it's going to upset people. He knows that people are going to act like fools over shit. And he knows that people get upset. And it's not that hard to tell exactly what he's doing. So I think for them falling for it is just ridiculous. Like I said, and that's another thing is that it has the option to skip on Omegle. So you don't have to sit in there. It's not like there's a required time you sit with somebody. If someone sits in his lobby, it's because they sat in his lobby with him.
he disavows any violence. Of course, that's not something he tells any of the children.
And Phil, I feel like many parents are watching this and asking, what app is he using?
Well, he's not using an app. He's using his own page. And then
That's probably the
you guys talk about him, right? Because I never even heard of this guy until you guys literally just brought it up. So by you guys spreading this on the news, now there's kids out there who will want to go and try and get on Omegle to try and meet with the guy or try to figure out what his page is, so then they can try to become involved in what this is. Not in a good, not in the sense of like what you're thinking, where it'd be like to try and join it and be hateful too, but for the fact that it would be entertaining that somebody would be being vulgar or over the top. So it's like it's mind-blowing, but at the same time, like I said, he could click skip. He doesn't have to talk to the children or say any of the fucked up shit he does, but he does say it to the children. And I mean, he does kind of have a point in that though, where, I mean, if you're not 18 years old, you shouldn't even be on the chat roulette sites anyways. And not only that, but then if you're on his actual website and you're like watching them, that's even more wild to me, because then it's like you figured out his page, you figured out, you've probably seen him on Omegle, and then that's when he's actually able, that's when they're followers, that's when they're actually listening to what he say, whether they take it literal or whether they're just listening for basically hyperbole. But basically, I mean, it's just it's a mess, but at the same time, I mean, that's why they have all the stuff where you can be, like I said, this is America. So you're going to have far this way, far that way, far whatever. And so it's not surprising. There's been hate groups forever. There's whatever their hate actually is, that's on them to determine. But there's hate groups everywhere, and there's hate groups for everything and anything you can underneath the sun, So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that how easily this stuff like comes together for, you know, especially when we have the internet nowadays, like just stuff so connected now that it's almost like it's there's no more um there's no more trying
Most
to,
important
like, figure
takeaway
it
we can
out.
bring tonight. The main one is something called Omegle TV, although there are others. One is called Monkey. I checked them out, and there are a lot of kids there. Parents really need to check their children's electronics tonight.
See, but then he just messed up by actually saying what the name of those are. Now they don't even have to go searching or anything. And like I said, the only reason why I feel like a lot of them would get on there is not because of the racism, because they would think it was funny, or it's basically immature comedy. And I don't think that it's actual based root in hate, or like they really hate another group. But I could get how what you consume is what you become, in a sense. And so I don't know, man. It's wild to watch. It's wild.
From what I saw, this is not any place that any child should ever be.
Yeah.
And despite everything we just saw, you found that it appears he's still not doing anything illegal? Not that we can tell at all. Unbelievable.
Yeah, because he has freedom of speech, and then also he's on his own website, so there's no anything stopping him, and he can't get banned off of it because it's his own website. And I don't think that he might say, like, I think he talks in generalities. I don't think he actually tells them to, like, a specific, or like you know. But he did. I mean, in that one scene, he told him to go grab a gun, and then did the description of like a baby black, or a black baby, and then was like literally like put the gun to its head. It was just wild. It's just nuts. It's crazy because it's so shock value. But that's what he wanted. But basically, we reacted to it. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Willy P Reacts. It's Willy P 417. You know me, right? And then over on Twitch, like I said, it's one Willy P 417. And again, thank you guys for watching, and have a great night. Bing bop boom bop bing bop bam.